At the Interceptors base in Boreham, the team are being briefed on a raid they're about to carry out on a pirate radio station.
Is there any questions at this point? Anyone?
They'll be working alongside officers from Ofcom, most of whom work undercover, so we can't reveal their identities.
Our purpose of today is to execute a search warrant against an illegal broadcast station, otherwise known as a pirate radio station, namely Klash FM, who operate on 92.8 FM within Essex and Kent. Recently, over the last 6 months, Klash FM have been causing persistent interference to listeners of BBC Radio 4, and that's the reason that we're here today, to eliminate that interference. I think that's it with regards to the briefing.
Pirate radio stations broadcast illegally by taking over frequencies used either by licensed radio stations or the emergency services. They're normally hard to locate as they move around a lot to avoid detection. They don't know how many people will be at the radio station, so the interceptors are going there in numbers. Setting sail to sink the pirates today are Grant Snow driving the van and Emily Freeman behind the wheel of the unmarked Vectra.
Firstly, we're going to secure the premises, make sure no one can do a runner, and then the Ofcom guys are going to force entry. Hopefully there are going to be some people in there for us to arrest. If not, we'll just be seizing the equipment, I presume.
The radio station has to be caught in the act of actually broadcasting, and the best way to find out if it's on air today is to simply turn on the radio, tune in and have a listen.
If I worked in a pirate radio station, this would do my head in. Unless I was high on ecstasy or something like that, then it would probably be bearable.
Klash FM. This is the station that we're going to go and shut down, which is good because I don't like the music they're playing.
The information is that the station is being run from a porter cabin in an industrial estate. Once they receive the signal to go from the Ofcom officers, the interceptors strike. And Emily and Adam are first on the scene.
Oh.
Sarge, we're on plot now. Please, buddy. At this time, I'm detaining you because we suspect there's a pirate radio station being run from in there. Alright? I suspect you might have something to do with it.
Gone in, guys. Got one guy detained. Yep. No one else is here. Please come up. Ooh, smells like cannabis in here.
It's not exactly a treasure trove, but the Ofcom team are taking their bounty.
As they've arrived, there's been a gentleman standing outside this porter cabin by his car. We believe he was the DJ who's been broadcasting on our way down here. He's been detained in relation to telecommunication offences. We've then entered the property. In there there's a set of decks, CD player and some other bits and bobs, all connected up, which is broadcasting live at this current moment over 92.8, I think it is, on the FM frequency.
Emily and Adam take the suspected DJ to Basildon Nick for further questioning, while the Ofcom team sinks the pirate ship.
Ofcom test call. The date today is Monday the 29th of March 2010. The time is 15:09 hours and we are in the Klash FM studio on Bodmin Industrial Estate.
For Ofcom Enforcement Manager Jim McNally, it's been a successful raid.
Klash FM has temporarily been put out of business in Essex. This is just part of an ongoing investigation into this pirate radio station. The hard work begins now, and all of the evidence that's taken from the studio will have to be gone through, and the case has to be considered as to whether or not we're going to prosecute anybody. Come on, buddy.
Back at Basildon, the arrested man known as DJ Flame is put in the cells, finishing off a very different job for the interceptors.
I've never shut down a radio station. I wasn't really sure what I was expecting. I think I was expecting it to look a bit more professional and for it to be like soundproofed and things like that. But we went in and it was literally just a couple of speakers, a microphone and some decks, and that was it. So I wasn't as impressed as I thought I was going to be. So I didn't like the music they were playing either. So.
The DJ was later formally cautioned for unlicensed broadcasting and had all his records seized. Klash FM was closed down and had all its equipment seized.